Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is the second part of the video for today's classwork, which is 415. In this section of the video, I'm going to go over Coates' appeals to logic or logos in pages 3 through 13. So, the very first example that we have as a class is page 6. And for page 6, I've given you the evidence. The evidence says, in 1863, the political term people did not mean your mother or your grandmother, and it did not mean you or me. Here, the argument that Coates is making, or the appeal that he is making, is to logic. He's bringing up a well-known fact. Facts are things that appeal to logic. Facts, statistics, things like that. For those of you who watched the YouTube video that I recommended that go over the three appeals, they talk about how fancy charts and things count as your appeals to logic, because that's where you're bringing up truth and fact. So here, the facts he's bringing up are that the term people as a political term has changed meaning over the course of years, and the definition at various times has been used to subjugate groups of people. So this appeal is bringing up facts. It's bringing up years, and it's bringing up events from history that are very well documented to show how the word people or the term people has changed. And not only how that term has changed, but how our treatment of various groups of people has been over the course of time. So if I were going to write my explanation of how he makes this appeal, I would say that Coates makes an appeal to logic by bringing up historical events and historical facts, by bringing up events and definitions that are well known. It makes the argument seem stronger and also is more likely to persuade the audience. Now, I'm going to move on to the example for page 9. For page 9, all I've provided you with are the names that he mentions. Coates is bringing up the names of people that were shot and killed by the police. Or not all shot and killed, but he's bringing up the names of people that were all killed by the police for various reasons, all of which should have been found to be unfounded. Their murders went unpunished, and it's quite unfortunate because they did not deserve to be murdered, and they should not have been murdered. So Coates is bringing up the names of these people. This is a logical appeal, but it's also a bit of an emotional appeal. When he's bringing up the names of these people and the things that have happened to them, he's also bringing up what happened to their murderers or what didn't happen to their murderers. So in making this list and bringing up these people, he's strengthening his argument that the police essentially have been given permission to kill or harm African Americans or other people of color, because he's listing times that they have gotten away with that, when it seems like permission has been given for those things. So this appeal that Coates is making is bringing up instances where his argument has been shown to be true. He's bringing up facts, and he's bringing up events that have a clear timeline and that are also very well documented. So there are two examples left that you need to do for logos or logic. On your own, you guys are going to do the one for page 7. You guys need to find a quote and then also explain how he's appealing to logic or reason. For page 5 or page 9, I've given you all the explanation for how Coates is making this appeal. And this appeal is more about structure, because remember, logos literally translates to text. So how is the text structure? How is the argument structured? Here we're talking about the structure of his physical text itself. The physical text itself is a letter. So how is writing his son a letter shown? How does he do that? He shows us currently 2 different times. The first time is on page 5 and the second is on page 9. So for that final example, all you need to do is pick out a quote that you think best shows Coates is structuring this to his son. Alright, in my next video, I'll go over appeals to pathos and emotion in Coates' book. So tune in next time if you need more help. Alright, toodles!